Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Alright. Welcome to today's CRS, and indeed, today is Reitai Side Day, which also means that Touhou 19 is out for some people. It's not on Steam yet, and at this point, it's already past the 7th of May for Japan. I'm not entirely sure if Zun has remembered to upload this game on Steam. But regardless, that's not the focus of today, and there usually is going to be a spoiler ban on the new game regardless, so don't spoil anything regarding Touhou 19 in chat, even if you have seen or played it. Well, we have TWC coming up real soon, and we still have quite a bit of a queue to go through. Gastari has quite the pile of runs to get to, but that's for him to settle. Let's just get through as much as we can, and hello, Kyle.
Hey, how is it going?
We just started. Let me share the screen, yeah. Okay. So yeah, first run of the day is going to be UFO, and it's going to be UFO easy, and then FS. I'm not sure if this entails that they will be summoning UFOs. Okay, the run comment says, I was struggling with this for a bit, but I'm glad I got it eventually. One of the tougher ones of this specific category for sure, at least at times. Alright, let's get into it. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
So easy, perfect. Nice.
If they summon UFOs, which they are, yep, then not quite. But let's just start by explaining this game's mechanics, which, yes, UFO is a game that is about summoning UFOs, yes. Collecting 3 tokens of the same color will summon a UFO of that color, and collecting 3 tokens of 3 different colors will summon a rainbow UFO. In a survival run, strictly speaking, the only useful UFO is the red, green, and sometimes the rainbow. The purpose of the red UFO is that summoning it and killing it will drop 1 life piece. If you allow the UFO to automatically suck up items on screen and fill it up, then it will drop 1 additional life piece. For the green UFO, filling it up gives 1 entire bomb, but killing it only gives 1 bomb piece. For the rainbows, the items that are sucked into it are converted into the other type. So power items are converted into point items and vice versa. And then for blues, they are strictly for scoring. They don't drop anything other than the UFO tokens themselves, which all UFOs do. And they will give the highest score multiplier possible.
Which is 8 times.
Yes. So for this run...
Also,
yep, go ahead.
Also Rainbow UFO drops
Rainbow UFO tokens, yes. So there are 2 types of tokens. One is static, so they'll stick to the color that they spawned with, but the other is a rainbow token, which will constantly be changing the color throughout. And one of the most infamous parts of this game is when you go and collect a token, and then it blinks into a different color the moment before you want to collect it. Happens to everyone. But yeah, this run in particular, it's already maxed out on lives, so we're only entering stage 1, we're already at max lives, which really goes to show you just how many lives you can actually get in UFO, just through the UFO system. Naturally, getting to all these resources is difficult, and preserving all these resources can be more difficult on higher difficulties, but for the purposes of this run, since it's going to be NNFS anyway, they're just summoning to fill up their resources.
Oh yeah, sure. Now that they have filled up their lives, now they're going to fill up their bomb stock too.
And if they do it right, they should be able to fill up their entire bomb stock by the end of this stage. Not if they keep missing the tokens like that though.
Yeah,
so,
this stage is designed for collecting tokens too.
Yeah.
So you can expect that we are going to collect a lot of tokens on the stage.
So earlier, I said that this run wasn't exactly an easy, perfect survival run. The reason for that being, there is actually a survival benefit beyond just getting resources. There is a strict survival benefit to summoning UFOs, and that is that they cancel bullets. When you kill a UFO off, it will clear the screen of bullets. And that screen clear does really help with some sections, but just because it clears bullets on screen, it's considered a survival benefit and is, strictly speaking, not allowed in a high-level survival categories. So for instance on TWC, if the players summon a UFO on TWC, then regardless of whether they kill them or not, they're still going to count that as one miss. If I'm not wrong, and it's been a while since so I forgot, summoning the UFO does still cancel some bullets around it.
If you decide to shoot, well, I don't know.
Yeah, a small radius around it. So it's very difficult to fully avoid. Oh, the UFO went off screen. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just need to avoid summoning UFOs altogether, and there's actually a level even above that, which is no Ventura. Ventura is the Japanese term for the UFO tokens, and that category, in the strictest sense, entails not collecting a single token throughout the game.
Basically, more routing.
Yes, even more routing. So it's not exactly a very the exact necessity of that definition is still debated to some degree, but that's just how the categories are defined. This run in particular only satisfies no miss, no bomb, and evidently full spell. Not that you really want to time out any of the spells in this game that I know of.
You only time out the survivals.
No miss, no bomb, no summon, all token. Not very impossible. Probably. There should be enough rainbow tokens in the game to route that out. Wait. No, 6-6. No, that's impossible.
Yeah.
6-6, yeah.
Stage 6 exists.
Stage 6 will stuff you with, I think, 3 greens at the beginning. So...
Yeah, not to mention the arcade section.
Ah, yeah, that section.
Remember the fairies, the UFO fairies are on the very side of the screen.
Yeah, so the Space Invader section can be difficult to get all the tokens on in No Miss No Bomb run as well.
Anyways, A6 into stage 5. We need 2 more bombs.
The only thing that can mess up an FS is AOJ. In the most extreme circumstances where AOJ really pushes you to the side and you can't damage it, then possibly, yeah. Everything else in this game you do want to kill faster. Can't think of any exception to this though. Yeah, I actually can't think of anything else that you could possibly time out, so whatever.
It's easy.
It's easy mode, so it's very manageable for sure.
Well, you just need to be careful with surrounding bullets because they're slower than usual.
I am going to be mildly disappointed if this run doesn't start summoning blues after it finishes summoning all these resources.
Lol. They should start summoning rainbows.
Come on, pick up the green. Well, they're prioritizing safety and they still almost ran into the fireball. Pick up? No, actually, yeah, good idea not to pick up, but that was like a huge safe section that didn't get a single summon. Oh well. Yeah, they've got the whole game left to get a final bomb. Stage 6 feeds you with so many greens that it's easy to do so.
Yeah, stage 6.
Even the post-mid section should be enough, so... Yep, after this GT on easy, which not too dense, but certainly not a very easy mode pattern.
So certainly a straight on easy.
Yep. And they should be able to get the greens here. Come on, summon it! What are you doing? I swear if they're... Are they seriously avoiding this last summon for the whole run?
Get bamboozled.
Ah. Well, spam section's done, and then just a couple more aim yin yangs to finish the stage off. Yep, this final section, you can... Not like that, not like that! What are you doing?
Now what a way to dodge that. Certainly not the way to dodge that on lunatic though, but that was a way to dodge on the easy mode.
That was luck shit. That was luck shit.
Well, let's just say they got a bit of luck.
Yes. Right, Radiant Treasure Gun. I guess it's just Radiant Treasure on easy, yeah, not too threatening. Lasers are very sparse here, so long as you dodge these waves, should be fine. They, on the final section of the stage, they went up to the middle top, and then went to the top left corner and moved down into the path of some of the aim fireballs from before. So they kind of just dodged their way through that. The actual correct way to dodge that, if you were gonna start in that position, would be just to just tap down and move down. So, yes, a bomb is, hang on, how many pieces is a bomb in this game?
4 pieces.
No, it's 3.
Eh?
Lives are 4 pieces. Yeah, bombs are 3.
Oh. What?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah, it's confusing because
I haven't touched bombs for so long.
It's very confusing because Zun reused the life piece counters from SA, but the SA actually counts to 5, and this game only counts to 3 and 4. So...
Man.
No, it is absolutely...
So
it's not 5 for a life, it's 4.
It's not 5, it's 4. Yeah, that's why UI design sucks.
Also, yeah, this Vajra spins clockwise, which to anyone familiar with the Lunatic version is going to look extremely unnatural.
It's true.
They're gonna...
No.
Did they really almost time this out?
Well, that's why it's, that's why they say full spell, because they nearly timed it out.
Wow.
Can you theoretically do the show 6 spot for the last knot? I don't know.
Not much point, I don't think.
I just say on easy normal, just dodge normally, but this I'm not sure if the 6 spot works.
I know that people like to say this is 6 spot. Are you seriously gonna avoid these tokens for the rest of the run? Oh yeah, that's what they're doing.
Pay inducing.
they are gonna...
Never mind.
What the fuck? Okay, I guess you just suck in stage 5 then. Bro.
They're gonna get me stage 6.
But you can see here, because they didn't speed kill these yin yangs, they actually get some really rough dodging.
Okay.
Alright, someone blues now, please.
Oh,
yep, blue.
Let's scoring. Let's go.
Blue. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. There you go.
There we
Blue,
go.
nice. Yeah, you go with that 6,330 PIV.
No grades.
Yeah, so this game, for this game on easy mode, you start on 5,000 PIV, which is lower than much lower than usual, and you need to grace to get PIV in this game, or collect UFO tokens when you already have a UFO in summoned. That gives you 1,000 PIV each, was it?
Yeah, 1K.
So, like, that you really need to do that to raise your PIV. Otherwise, you can see what happens here. Bullet cancels in this game really don't give you very much PIV at all. And they only have like 1,500 more PIV than they started with. So, yeah, scoring is pretty...
We are 8-8, but we have one last big enemy left.
Yeah, Byakuran. Not an easy boss, definitely. But this first non is definitely a giveaway. On any difficulty, really. Alright, first spell. Omen in purple clouds or something.
Purple cloud of doom.
This is not
Purple cloud of good omen, or is it all the way around?
If you die to Byakuran's opener, I'm afraid it really is your own problem. Alright, second non, yeah, it's not really threatening on anything but, like, Lunatic.
Well, sure, this looks like easy mode.
And then Magic Butterfly here, or sorry, Makai Butterfly on easy and normal.
Yeah, Makai Butterfly.
Very simple. Third non. Third non is very weird on normal, but it's fine on easy.
Alright,
And then
everyone's least favorite
Curvy Laser
kind of
Spell.
pattern. Yes, curvy laser.
Star Maelstrom.
Ooh,
Again! Ah! What are you doing?
time for
What are you doing? Oh
time
my
for
god.
some improvised dodging.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
They are not really
Oh
standing
my
in the right
god.
spot, but okay, what?
Well, that was spooky.
Yeah. Well, it's understandable why a lot of new players find that spell really difficult. Curvy lasers are difficult to read, and especially when you have such little reaction time to them since they're spawning in from the sides of the screen. Definitely a rough pattern, especially for easy mode, but nicely done.
Yeah, speak your time.
No, not speed kill.
Wow. Didn't go for one cycle.
Yeah, this is also another kind of pattern that new players really struggle with, where you have to dodge from all around the screen and circle around the screen. But here we go, another rough pattern.
Is this still go DR?
I can't remember what DR looks like on easy. I don't think it's that good though. What do you mean no lasers? Oh!
Well, certainly, even though this is easy mode, they are still DR.
They kinda did like direct that bubble straight.
There's no superhuman.
Yeah, there's no superhuman on easy. They did like direct that bubble straight down the middle, so they were forced to do the micro dodge, but whatever, it worked out.
That bubble really covered the entire gap.
Are they misdirecting Flying Fantastica? Looks like they're trying something. What is this dodge? Huh?
Oh, they do. They do. Damn, are we seeing a route on easy mode?
I mean, Flying Fantastica is probably the kind of spell that you do on a route regardless, but damn. Well, there you go.
Oh, nicely done. No miss, no bomb, full spell, full stalk, 2.
GG, and then FS.
2 FS, actually, full stalk.
Well, not that
Well
FS. Well done. I mean,
You should try normal mode.
It's not no summon, it's not envy, but on easy mode, the cancels that the UFOs give you is really not that significant, so it's like whatever. Not enough for ransomware, yeah, needs a little bit more score for that. They can easily get that just by collecting more tokens during summons, to balloon their PIV, but, well, whatever.
Ransomware, that only works on lunatic mode, by the way.
No, it works on any difficulty, it only tracks the score variable. The lunatic thing is just it's just there to scare you, honestly.
Just for display, really?
It's just for display, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
not even a proper virus.
well, that's our first run for today. We've got a relatively chill schedule for today, compared to what we had in the previous weeks, where it was like 90% lunatic. Today is gonna be a lot nicer, let's say. So, next run of the day is going to be...
normal. Oh! Only one lunatic run in the queue. In today's queue.
Our next turn is going to be SA. Give me a second to set this up. But yeah, once again, reminder, no spoilers for Touhou 19 in chat. Even if you've played it, even if you've seen it, we have just the general no spoiler rules that kicks into effect for a little while.
Yep. Thank you for your attention.
There's Reimu in it. Oh. Alright, 1 second. Okay. So next run is going to be SA Normal Survival 1cc with Reimu A. The run comments just says Cursed Kiraden 1cc run. And SA Normal, yeah, probably not, can get very cursed.
For some reason, when you said curse, I saw curse USA.
It's out on Steam, won't count as a spoiler. Yeah, no, just whenever it's out on Steam, just say in chat and then like we'll try to link it or whatever.
Yes.
I'll tell you a secret. I think the majority of people here have already played it, regardless. So
yes, that's you, Kristen.
Alright, anyway, this run here, SA survival system is, we already briefly introduced it, life pieces in the last run. You get life pieces in this game by no missing boss patterns. You can bomb them, but you cannot die if you want to get them. You can get them on non-spells, you can get them on spell cards. And even during mid-boss non-spells as well, that works too. But the key is, you really need to make sure that you don't die. You may notice there is no bomb stock in this game. That's because this game has a power bomb system. Bombing will consume 1 power out of your 4, and you will notice that here they've powered down to 3 power, and it is a pretty noticeable difference in shot power. For this shot type particularly, Reimu A, going down from 3 to 2 power is an even bigger difference because 2 power in this game is bugged. One of the needles deals far less damage than it should, resulting in the shot type at 2 power dealing roughly the same damage as 1 power.
Oh, no, those are wrong yin yangs.
Aside from that, yeah, this game is obviously going to be a very no-miss heavy game. The longer in this game you can go no-miss, the more resources you can accumulate, and that really snowballs to the late game. I always compare this game. Did they drop a life piece?
I think so.
I couldn't tell, but I compare this game's resource system to like a snowball effect. Oh.
Whoa!
Oh. Yeah, this is what happens if you don't misdirect the turn properly.
Yeah, that's not aimed. But at the same time, the buzzing lists are kind of weird.
If you misdirect it down the middle, that will happen. You need to misdirect it down the sides if you don't want that to happen. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, this game's resource system is akin to a snowball effect, where like good play, you are rewarded for good performance and good play for like the first for however long you can keep it going throughout the run. But the moment you start tripping up and you start entering territory that you're not so familiar with, that's when your resource starts to tank. And that's when your snowball crashes, and it's just how many resources you accumulated and how long you can hold out for from that point onwards. If you've routed out the whole game and you're aware how to deal with roughly everything, then obviously this doesn't really apply. But I'd say for a good majority of 1cc level players, they are not that familiar with the late game patterns, or they are not that comfortable with dealing with the late game patterns. So that resource snowball really kicks into effect around stage 4 to stage 5. And yeah, you can bomb spam in this game, but obviously bombing does This is not a good example of what to do, I'll be honest, but let's see how they do for the rest of the run. Yeah, bombing reduces your power, and power loss in this game is a much more noticeable effect than that in Morph. For one, the bombs are nowhere near as powerful as they are in Morph. The majority of the damage you deal with this shot type during a bomb is with your shot. It's not actually the bomb itself. The bomb will only deal damage at the end of it in a wave, in a burst, which ends up not being that much damage. So you will want to keep shooting the bosses and the enemies during your bomb to really deal damage during them.
Ooh.
Now, thankfully, obviously, stake sections still drop a lot of power items, so you can recover that way, but power loss is something that can be concerning in this game. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't bomb. In fact, the resource system means that you really should be bombing regardless, as much as you can. Does the Aya shot have a damaging bomb? Yes.
Whoa! What a nice dodge.
Very. Ow! Good job. You are a certified TRS commentator.
No, that is the epitome of 1cc level dodging. Well, you made a very good dodge, only to die to something right after it.
Yeah. But like I was explaining,
it happens pretty often.
Like I was explaining in chat, Reimu C in this game is usually not. You don't really think of it as a very strong shot type, but it's actually a fantastic 1cc shot type because the bomb is so good on the character. It is one of the only bombs in the game. Well, actually, it's the only bomb in the game that will follow you as you move, and the damage that it can deal is decent. But on top of that, if you move on top of the boss, and if you have both or all of your options hitting the boss by sitting on top of them over the course of the bomb, you'll actually deal a good amount of damage. So because of that, Reimu C is the best shot type to bomb spam in this game with. So there is actually genuinely a very good recommendation in this game to play Reimu C for 1cc. You're not gonna really have as good damage, straightforward damage as Reimu A, but Reimu A in exchange doesn't have range, so your stages are slightly harder to deal with, and you have a really tough Yukari fight, Satori fight to deal with. That's it. Actually, no, this spell's safe spot is not that easy to get into on normal. Please stop dying!
It's fine.
Okay, so that snowball that...
Yeah. F. Oh my god. Are they gonna actually get an F, really? We still don't get an F.
Jesus Christ!
Thank god they barely made out.
Jesus Christ. Well,
that was not a great experience.
So they actually dropped a lot of power there. They dropped a lot of bombs there. So, like, in the other games, there's a very obvious, like, clear example of, like, if you die with bombs in stock, then you miss a couple of extra bombs refreshed, right? It actually kind of applies to this game as well. When you're at lower than 2 power, when you die with more than 2 lives in stock, you'll get 2 power back. So that's 2 lives, 2 bombs per life on an immediate, like, surface level. But when you have 2 lives and less when you die, then you'll get 3 power back. So that's 3 bombs you're dropping. And then when you have no lives remaining, you get 1 F item, which is full power. So that's like a lot of bombs. So by dying 3 times to Boab, they really screwed up their resource snowball. So if they want to have some resources for late game, they need to build it back from here on. But obviously, we're entering late game, so the patterns are harder. So if they're not very familiar with how to deal with all of these late game patterns, they're going to have a problem. What are they doing?
I don't know.
What are they doing? This is the hard or none. What are you doing?
I think they overshot it.
But why would you? Why would you want to? Why are you doing popcorn on Reimu A?
well, they indeed say in the comment section this is a cursed one.
No, why are you doing popcorn on Rainbow 8? This is...
Maybe they didn't know about it. And that would be the only reasonable explanation.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
oh my god, how did that work out?
happen?
But they're also not really grazing, so they're not getting any of these power items, which they could be...
Well, that works too!
Not like that! Not like that!
Oh, they just have
So-
one life left, die, and then get the full...
There was one more condition
Oh,
on top of no miss for the boss patterns. There's one more condition. You have to actually shoot it down. So by not shooting down the second non-spell and skipping Cat's Walk, they basically missed out on 2 life pieces opportunity. So
Wow.
those 2 life pieces could have been an extra life by now. They're gonna have to get it during the Orin fight. The first one is safe spottable. Please safe spot.
Like they're gonna
Please safe spot. Yes, please.
Fine.
Thank you.
Well, at least they know how to do this. And I really hope Orin doesn't run into Reimu.
This is an actual disaster of a run.
Well, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, especially when Orin run into you on your very last live.
Alright, 1 life piece down. And yeah, you can do this sort of misdirect. Okay, okay.
Oh yeah, that worked. That worked.
Just for that little bit of extra damage, I guess. But yeah, because if you're standing above Orin at the start of the first spell, you're allowed to misdirect the zombie fairies, and that makes this first spell a lot faster, a lot safer. But they're gonna do the top safe spot here. Very safe as long as you know when to tap.
Well, it definitely looks like they know how to do Orin boss fight.
Yeah, I mean, if they're well practiced with the Orin fight, then they can definitely salvage this run. Kind of.
Which is a very good thing because they are on their very last life.
All of these strats they're using so far, they work on Lunatic. In fact, you are like very much encouraged to use them on Lunatic because Lunatic patterns obviously are a lot harder to deal with. It looks like they changed they got the Big Brother to play. It
Does it look like it?
They almost got kicked by Orin earlier, so. Alright, third not. Okay, well, they're just gonna bomb it. This non is static-ish. You can memorize where to dodge, but yeah, bombing it is fine. But down to 2 power, really? Did they just misdirect the ghost wheels?
Yes, they
what
just
the
did.
Fuck? On normal mode? In a 1cc?
Wow, this is a run.
What is this run?
Man, this is like... They just practiced...
Ah! No!
But never mind! Well, it looks like they practiced the hardest thing in the game and decided not to learn anything else in the game. Which, yes, resulted in this run.
Okay, good bomb. What the fuck is this run? They have no lives until the mid-boss. Not that they need any lives for stage 6, it's an easy stage section, but...
Oh, at least we are back to full power. But we need another life piece to get another extend. And that extend should be Blazing Wheel.
Yeah, Rainbow A's gap, we didn't mention it at all, but yeah, Rainbow A can gap from the left side of the screen to the right side and vice versa by double tapping into that side of the screen. Very useful for streaming sections with awkward angles. Yeah. So they're doing this a lot in stage 6 obviously, but they also did it in stage 5 on the post mid boss section.
Of all things.
Oh, like that! Whatever, it worked.
Yeah, have you seen that one pyro clip on this day that he failed to get because he kept shooting.
Yeah. Alright, Ghost Wheels.
Well, actually came over because he did not know how to cap.
If they get through this, which they have to if this run continues, then they'll get a life piece. And then they'll get an extend. But thankfully, very easy left-right tapping pattern, so nicely done.
Yes, he got blazing wheel. Normal blazing
crows
allows you to.
That's fine. That's fine. Crows are fine. Post mid boss, and then these random Mentos crows are also okay if you stay on focus. Nice. And then 2 more Boab goes. They did so poorly on Boab. I'm actually terrified for them. Come on. They almost went into the wrong gap there.
Testament.
Alright.
Alright, they did not fail the easy Boab.
Alright, 1 life for Touhou. You can get more lives during this boss fight if you know what you're doing. But you have to know what you're doing.
I think they can get like 8
Perma, they died 3 times to Boab. You did not hear that wrong, they died 3 times to Boab.
They died to Boab, they died a few times. Oh my god, they died a few times on stage 5.
Okay, good bomb.
Hey, but they have an amazing orange fight.
Are you serious? Please press X. Oh.
Oh.
No, no.
Boy,
Oh. No, my god. Oh, fuck. They don't know what they're doing. Oh, no.
What? How did they fight already? The hardest was the second hardest thing in the game.
Oh, good bomb, but oh fuck!
I cannot tell this is a nerve issue though.
Please X.
Because
please,
it doesn't even look like a.
Please
oh
X.
my
Good X. Good X. Okay, thank you. Do you know how to do this, Non? Okay, kind of. Good.
Hey, the gap is big enough. It's way bigger than non-lethal, so you should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't sit at the bottom and safe spot this, unfortunately, but yeah, just move up a little bit. Alright, fixed star. There's a safe line on this. Do they know it?
They do.
Move down. Okay,
like
they're in the safe line now. Good. Okay, focus on dodging. 1 power is still absolutely absolutely possible to cap this when you're at the safe line. And then they'll get 1 more extend, which will allow them to die again and get full power back.
I think I know where the last extend will go to.
This non?
No. Certainly not this non.
Okay, go bomb.
I think they're gonna bomb on Tokamak.
Yeah, I expect them to die to Tokamak as well.
Like, not even reach to Sub-Sun, but got a death on Tokamak because of how inconsistent this occupied is.
This run cut it way too close because of all of those dumb mistakes, but let's see how it ends. Please X! Please press X!
Oh no!
No, not like that! Oh fuck!
Oh no! How did I get?
They don't know how to do Tokamak in the slightest. Oh fuck!
Holy crap!
Oh fuck! Oh god, what are these torches? Holy fuck! No, not like that, no!
Holy crap, now you imagine those bullet sprites just barely touch your hitbox sprite on Rainbow.
They would have
did not die.
They would have died really, they would have died if they were playing Marissa.
It is really heartbreaking inducing.
The full power for this. Please press X. Please press X. I'm begging you.
Resolving a bomb on Sub-Sun, probably.
Like, this is the easiest final spell in the series, in my opinion, but please press X.
Can you imagine the hitbox sprite just sitting right above the bullet sprite?
Please. Press X.
Alright.
You already
Super
won this
Bowl,
round.
we
Please
should be
press
fine.
X. Okay, you can. Oh my God, that's
Whoa. Wow. GG. Oh,
There
that
was
was
absolutely no reason to balance that run on a knife's edge that much, but GG regardless. What the fuck?
but certainly to get number one CC, you just need to learn RN, and you should just barely
I
clear the
mean,
game.
okay, yeah, I do agree. The orange fight is one that everybody should learn because there are so many safe spots and so many good strats on that you can really reduce the difficulty of that fight, get a lot more life pieces out of that fight that way. But press X more, please. Like you dodged really well whenever you needed to, and then like luck dodged your way through some of the other stuff. But the
certainly
way
you need to bomb on any patterns that you feel very
uncomfortable
dangerous.
with, yeah. It's understandable that like a normal level 1 CC level player would not have like very good bombing instincts, but yeah, like it is always good advice in any Touhou game to just press X whenever you feel the need to. Even if you could have potentially dodged it, just pressing X means that you are giving yourself a good safety net and saving yourself the possibility of dying 3 times to bullet. Yeah, it's a good thing that you practice Orin so much because that unquestionably saved your run.
You got bullied by the creature. I understand that.
So yeah, GG's. Very entertaining. Certainly, this is the kind of run that we really like to see on TRS for sure. But
on your future runs.
Yeah, there are definitely things that you can improve in your future runs, and I'm certain you can go ahead and like get those other runs as well in those other normal 1CCs.
I would say that SA is like not one of the easiest number 1 CC out there.
No, definitely not as easy as Morph. Like it has a power bomb system, but you are punished somewhat for using it. And like I said earlier, the resource snowball really demands that you either learn how to do late game well.
You had to learn, otherwise you wouldn't get much resources.
Yeah. Alright, your favorite game is up next.
Yeah, normal mode. Back to 2015.
Indeed. Our next run is Iron Normal No Bomb with Magic Team on normal.
No bomb.
No bomb, indeed.
Remember in the past, I used to use Magic Team a lot, even on normal.
What changed?
Magic Team. But then I found Water Team to be far more superior. So I switched.
Yeah, UFO is very, very overtuned on hard and lunatic for 1CC. That's for certain. But on normal, it's not that bad. The resource system is very infuriating for new players to get used to, but it is honestly not that bad. Alright, here we go. Our next run of the day. Let me show it on screen.
UFO hard is, if not the hardest, like one of the hardest games.
On par with a lunatic 1CC. On par with some of the easy lunatic 1CCs. It's that bad. Okay, run comments for this run. The last thing I expected was for the game to throw a complete 180 on me and put me on a stage 6 route that I had never seen before after practicing the other route for so long. Oh no!
The last thing I expected was for the game to throw a complete 180 on me and put me on stage 6 route that I have never seen before. This is the 6B, right? Yeah, this is 6B. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, so...
only 6B gives this kind of run.
I had never gotten so nervous playing this game before. Well, let's see how you did, because 6B...
That's 6B for you, and that's Kaguya for you, and everybody knows Kaguya is a B.
Blind Kaguya is going to be interesting. So,
wait, really? Blind Kaguya?
Oh, probably, yeah.
Oh god. Blind Kaguya, not the greatest experience. Oh no! Alright, you all.
Yeah,
oh my god, I love they die constantly to charge you.
So let's explain about this game. This game has two final stages. On your first playthrough from a fresh score file, you are forced onto
Final
6A. Yeah, Final A.
Yep.
Only after beating Final A at least once and playing the same team again, then you are forced onto 6B.
Yes.
After which...
Why is that? Because of the lore.
And after which, you are allowed to pick between 6A and 6B after the race and fight.
Yes. Also,
but,
once you
yeah.
press 6B, you get extra stage.
You are not the first person to have gotten a nasty surprise on which route you are playing on Stage 6. There are many other players, even on LMB tier, who got surprised by which Stage 6 they got forced into.
Oh, wanted to pick 6A but got railroad into 6B. No, you got lord.
Yeah.
Probably your second play time. Yeah, probably second play because you probably cleared 6A before. Well, that explains. Yeah, because it's the lord, dude. It's the lord.
In any case, this is a no bomb run, so the death bomb system will not come into play. But let's explain it regardless. This game has a death bomb system where you have a very long death bomb timer.
More
but
like special death bomb system. Yeah, they just failed the last spell.
Yeah. If you death bomb, however, you will use up 2 bombs instead of 1, and that is very bad for 1cc.
Oh my god. They did not kill the fairies.
I accidentally fast forwarded through the 6th section anyway, so let's just watch that again. But what the fuck was that? Yeah, I forgot to stop holding down control. Sorry about that.
He forgot.
But no one on TWC is going to end up getting surprised on because those players would have absolutely practiced a lot on this game and have
Absolutely.
a near complete score file probably. At least for like the routes. Maybe not for like everything else, but at least for the routes, for certainly.
Yes, otherwise they would not have made it to TWC.
No, we said TWC, not TRS. TRS is anyone submitting anything they want, but TWC is a showcase of the top players, very high level play.
Not just very good players, top players.
We're talking about LMB within 5 misses to LNN level, like that level. At that level, if you get accidentally railroaded into a different route, you are pretty fucked. And it will be hilarious, but it's very unlikely to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just fucked up. Yeah, they just fucked up here.
Well.
Should we explain what the Malice Cannon is, if they use it?
Well, but first, since we are using Magic Team, we are faced
Reimu
against Reimu. Wow! Magic Team on Reimu is kind of a big trouble, really, because she moves around a lot. Yes. And Magic Team is a forward shot, so you also need to move a lot to deal damage to Reimu.
And also, Alice's laser deals like fucking no damage. And
oh yeah, by the way, they're not using the Malice Cannon.
Yeah, not good. The highlighting characteristic of this team, even though it's like arguable on whether it's a bug or not, is the Malice Cannon. Alice's laser takes a long time to despawn even after you switch away from Alice, allowing you to basically hit the boss with both Marissa shot and Alice's laser at the same time. It's the only reason why the shot is very good, because Alice's laser on its own is one of the worst shot types in Iron.
Yep.
So this is going to be.
So you can have to combine.
This is going to be hell.
Shot to deal massive damage. Yeah, that is also why Alice alone is one of the 2 worst shots
in this game.
game.
Yeah, if you look at the TWC rubrics, we have solo Alice only behind solo Sakuya. That's how bad she is.
Yeah, she gives the second most score.
Oh! Yeah, that's fantasy seal for you. That's spread for you.
Also, notice that you have to keep focused during the entire room fight because of her yin yangs.
The TWC rubrics got updated this year. You may want to go check the calculator again. We will. I think we might have the full rubrics already up on the website as well.
Yep, probably. I just double check that the other day.
Yeah, solo Sakuya is exceptionally terrible in this game. The worst damage that is possible in this game by far.
Yeah, I also noticed that they use focus a lot.
Yeah.
It's for better cancel bullets, but at the same time they're creating more bullets on the screen.
I'm not actually certain if they're aware that like the Malice Cannon exists or if they just want to avoid using it. But
using it,
the really like the insult to injury about this shot type in particular and Alice in particular. Normally at 80% yokai shot and higher.
That really sucks as Magic Team, by the way.
Yeah. 80% and higher, you enter yokai mode, and for most yokai shots you deal more damage that way. Not for Alice.
I expect 3 cycles here. Or maybe 2.5.
Well,
yep.
Yeah, they confirmed in chat they're not using it deliberately. That's a very bold decision, certainly. This is not a very good team if you don't use the Malice Cannon.
Also, at the same time, yeah, you see Reimu Yin Yang spraying around. If you accidentally switch to Marisa while the Yin Yang is
on top of you, die.
Yeah, so dead. Yeah, so dead. That's why. That's one of the reasons Reimu is worse than Marisa boss fight.
And yes, Marisa's missiles will do more damage when you're in yokai mode with the shock type. Okay, they nearly misdirected that wrongly.
Oh.
Oh, they're walled. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you misdirect the Reimu's walls incorrectly.
Too much.
No, not again. Not again.
Oh.
Bad.
Whoa.
Please route this better. Yeah, this is not really a good way of doing this. Oh.
Oh boy. Now do you see why my
not again.
Well, at least Solar Alice will be very bad because that.
Are they trying to kill the Yin Yangs? No, they're not.
Probably not. They're
nowhere near the time requirement. They're actually gonna miss the time requirement.
Probably.
Well.
Yeah, probably. Well, never mind. They just barely hit it.
Oh wow, they barely hit it.
Well, that couple grays actually met the requirements. I'm amazed.
Now the unfortunate thing is, this is like the hardest last spell in the game.
The hardest attack in the game.
No, sorry. Rising will exist, but maybe on normal, not that bad.
Yeah. This might be the most complicated spell card. Well, when it comes to dodging, yeah, one of the most complicated spell cards in the Touhou series.
Blink is infamous.
Because that spell has a route, but it's very complicated.
The way that spell works is that you can shoot it, but it has heavy armor for like half of the pattern.
2 turns. So basically, when you see the timer goes down to like 30, yeah, around 30. When she starts the 3rd wave, yeah, that's when she's very vulnerable.
Yes, on TWC we count last spells as regular patterns, and dying on them will count as a miss. And if you fail to access the last spell, which is very unlikely on Lunatic just because of how many bullets there are, we count that as a miss straight up.
Yeah, you have to meet the time requirement, otherwise it will count as a miss too.
Yeah.
But the time requirement is far easier than actually capping it.
Alright, stage 5 is going to go very well if they remember to speed kill everything, which they are. Good.
Well, they do speed kill, but not the kind of speed kill I'm expecting. Alright.
Tay.
I hate it.
Crisscrossing bullets are a nightmare for a lot of players.
Yes,
Even on normal, what the fuck?
Yeah, even on logic, even for higher level players, they still struggle with that.
Yeah, if you accidentally bomb, it's 2 misses in any survival category in TLC. Getting the time requirement for the stages on normal does require a little bit of routing. In particular, for the earlier stages, especially stage 2, very important that you are mindful of how quickly you kill certain enemies, because you want certain enemies to stick around for longer, spawn all of their familiars, or shoot as many bullets as they can before you kill it and cancel.
What if you bomb on purpose? Congratulations, you just
2 miss. Automatic 2 miss.
Or if you talk about in no bomb run, when congratulations, you just fail the requirement. Man, remember that one time I accidentally bombed on LNFS plays on stage 6 to nothing. What a run!
Well, let's see this Raisin fight first. They have 5 lives remaining for the rest of the game. Yeah, please don't fuck up on Raisin. We know that they got surprised by Kaguya. They got jumpscared by Kaguya. So if they die anywhere to the Raisin fight, it's going to be a really rough Kaguya fight.
Yeah, you mentioned that he's gonna have 5 lives in total.
Yes.
Now that is considering that they get the items on stage 6 section, which is for Magic Team not the best shot on stage 6.
Oh, that is true. Well, let's hope that they do. I would assume that if they practice Final A a lot, then like they will have some familiarity with trying to pop.
That's why they went for no bomb. But I actually like how you do a no bomb on the blind stage.
I mean, it's obvious that they really were not expecting to get into 6B. But yeah, if their safe file lined up just right, then surprise. You have to fight someone else.
Yeah, sure, this is normal. You can just dash through the yards.
Yeah, they know what they're doing here. Kind of. Oh.
Yes,
okay,
they do.
That's fine.
Yeah, thank goodness this is Magic Team, so they have really fast and focus speed to POC on Resonant. Because otherwise, you will get wall on this non. Pretty much. Especially with remove unfocused speed.
Thank you, Zun. Alright, not Mind Stopper. It's what's this again? Idling Wave. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just Mind Stopper without the aim stuff. So honestly, not that bad. Again, crisscrossing rings can be difficult to read, but for the most part should be okay as long as you dodge them one at a time, which you're doing very well here. Alright. Final spell, Invisible Full Moon. This spell is the way the rings expand out is static, but the familiar's angle is random. So as long as you pay in mind these blue orbs here and don't get one spawned onto you or moving onto you, you should be very much fine. And move to the same relative vertical location every single wave.
Or you can just point blank this, but
don't do that.
Yeah, only do it if you know what you're doing. All right, they also made the time requirement, so we're gonna see Telemesmerism. All right, no speed kill. Let's see how bad this can get.
Oh dear.
Okay, this is
no. Okay, what the fuck? That was a total luck dodge. Wow.
Right. You can see it. They did not get the dialogue for picking up which final they gotta choose. So
Final B time. Oh boy. Final B's opener is already a big surprise to Final A players.
honestly,
Alright. Magic team has, yes, a bit of pain
oh
here.
wow, that's really scars.
Yeah, on normal you can just dash up to get the items, honestly, but...
Yep. Also, yes, you have to kill the enemies with the familiars to get the items.
If you kill the familiars, you'll get less items, because the familiars are the ones that actually drop the items. So, yeah.
All right, that's extend cut.
Nicely
Atomy
done.
Erin.
And 5
Atomy
lives.
Erin only for Erin to find that yeah they got us screwed.
So Erin's spell on this route is different, but Erin's non-spell is the exact same, I believe.
Yes, yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Yo, yellow familiars. And this should take some time to kill.
At least you so little damage. Alright.
Alright.
Galaxy in the pot.
Difference.
This is aimed.
Yep.
This is aimed.
Yep.
What are you doing? Oh my god. Almost got memed. They got memed.
They did not know. They did
Nope.
not know because Earth in the pot only shoots a singular bullet. And it's kind of done in a spiral way, I think.
Okay. Oh.
That's the first jump scare. But Kaguya has a surprise for you.
The entire Kaguya fight is gonna be a jump scare if they're like practically blinded
Oh yeah,
to it.
I'm very certain that they're reading dialogue on this because this is the first time they encounter Kaguya. Especially they have their Elix patch on.
Here we go, first non.
Well, here comes hell. RNG hell.
First non can give you walls whenever it feels like it.
Oh,
What the fuck?
It already has. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for making it happen. Alright. Dragon necklace.
Oh, this
Yeah,
spell
it's
is
called Dragon
really rough.
Yeah, this is a thing on normal mode. Man, how did they design this?
What was he thinking? What was he cooking?
Man, that was some really fine micro dodging. What?
Really good dodges for like the entire spell, but it just takes so long with this shot that...
I'm pretty sure the shot is not even compatible on limited mode. Alright. They certainly don't know.
They didn't get the full power cancel. Why?
Yep. Did they die twice?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy,
Oh,
that's
good
what
dodge.
happens to you, don't misdirect.
If you misdirect
no.
this... At the start of the pattern,
yeah.
the pattern kind of aims towards your position, so if you misdirect it to the top left or top right corner, it gets a lot less dense, but... Nice dodges
Yeah.
regardless.
Alright, but I stumble. But yeah, as magic team, you should also use Marisa to destroy some of the familiars too. Alright, thank god no arrowhead shenanigans. Only RNG stars.
But it's very
Wow,
dense
that's already bad
regardless. It's still very dense and the lasers can still funny meme you, so... Alice
Yeah,
takes so
and
long that
we
we're gonna
are
see
using
one
Alice.
more wave. Okay, good, good, good.
Wow, what a dodge.
Good cap. Really good cap. Please full power cancel. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. I see. Do they know that they can just shift tab on the POC line, on the POC area just to get the power back?
I think they're just... Oh!
So yeah, third non, lots of bubbles. That can happen. That never can happen, and it can kill.
What are they doing here? What are they gonna do here?
Side strat. Yep, this is the first strat every single non-player can think of. Because remember, this is the first time they see Point
Indeed.
B.
The gaps on the fireballs are static. They will be in the exact same place every single wave, but the lasers, obviously, they're aimed.
Yeah, this is what I did in the past too.
It is possible to destroy the familiars by using the human shots, but it's no need to, not a normal.
Whoa. Honestly, this is amazing improvised play so far.
Yeah. Final non is actually quite nasty on normal because you're forced to switch back and forth. Like there's no clear defined lane to stay in. So like you have to constantly dodge and the random getting me from behind can really get to you sometimes. Thankfully very nicely done. And then
Corey Cheryl.
Yep. You can dodge this at the bottom, you should dodge this at the bottom, but crisscrossing bullets are the bane of newer players.
Yep. And Alice lasers. Oh my god.
Oh, nice dodge. One thing to note about this spell is that the lasers will the hitbox of the lasers activate far later than you actually think they will. So you have a lot more time to dodge to the lasers than you think, but nice cap regardless. Finally, this spell is impossible blind. I'm sorry, this spell is impossible in blind.
Well,
okay, that's not a good start.
Horai Branch of Zero, isn't it?
Yeah, Horai Horai.
It is called.
This is gonna game over, isn't it?
Come on. No.
How the fuck do they dodge this?
They are forced to go up very soon, probably, because that is the first thing.
No, they're dodging side to side.
Well, they should know.
Dash. Okay, there's actually enough time on normal to just misdirect it normally, it looks like. Oh!
Whoa, okay. I'm gonna spend some time looking at this, because holy crap.
Left. Oh no, not a good misdirect. But there's enough time, enough space, good. That misdirect works. Okay, back!
Whoa. Well, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. 16 seconds left on the clock.
Please restream. No, not like that. Oh!
Alright.
They're gonna time this out. That's fine. Whatever. Stay in the corner, please. All right. Good.
Okay.
Oh.
They normal no bomb line. Whoa.
They managed to basically do the actual hard part of Horai Jewel blind, because they died twice at the beginning of it.
Yeah, they did not know. All right. It looks like we are not gonna see Rising World.
No,
it's
no, definitely not.
All right, 3 o'clock. Build 2 more last spells, and we won't see it.
Please cap this one.
Well, yeah. Mysterium. Alright. No, it's not.
Yeah, this one is like also not really possible blind. Oh
Yeah.
no, bubbles! What will I do? Oh fuck!
Unless you somehow make a miracle misdirection.
Almost.
Mind. Oh,
Well.
no.
Wait, what?
No more.
No. Did you?
Oh,
Huh?
that's interesting because when you spell that spell, it's supposed to like increment the clock by 1 whole hour. Huh. I don't know. All right. Morning mist. Well, not morning mist, but F.
Well,
It's
nice try, but
It's
fantastic job on that practically blind 6v. 5 lives into it, was it? Yeah, 5 lives into it.
I'm astonished. Blind final B, no bomb, improvise literally everything on Kaguya spell cards.
This
Timeout, Rainbow Damaku. Well, I really hope you could have capped some of spells too, but
this is not a blind friendly
is one of the
boss.
best runs so far.
This is not a blind friendly boss by any means. Like, this is phenomenal performance for a blind run Especially when you're on pace for what you would have normally thought to be a normal no bomb with 5 lives into stage 6. And then getting thrust into a new situation like that is like, yeah, amazing. Very, very well done regardless.
Absolutely amazing run. I'm astonished.
And on top of that, this is also not your typical Magic Team run. No minus cannon usage whatsoever. They were sticking to Alice, who is a very, very bad shot in this game, so...
Absolutely. I can see potential.
Well, certainly quite the run.
You might be able to replace me for future. I'm looking forward to that.
We are not even halfway through today's TRS. What else do we have in store for today?
Alright, that's a third run. That's a third run to kill, right?
Yep.
So a normal damn it. Another normal run, but also a very stacked run.
Marissa A and EOSD. These the hardest shot in EOSD to get a run with. This shot, well, okay, so EOSD is the game that has the best shot balance of all of them, probably, but Marissa A has the most difficult Patrolly fight, at least on Lunatic. I cannot attest on normal mode, so let's see how rough it is. Alright, the run comment says, second NNN with Marissa A, because I just can't get one with Reimu A apparently. I tried so hard. Reimu A?
Well, you did
Okay,
your
well,
best job.
Reimu A is a very weak shot type in this game. Like, the damage is actually very bad, so I can see that, but
Reimu A is the homing one, right?
yeah, Reimu A is the homing one. Let's see how they do
Actually,
then.
which one does not encounter Megalith?
Megalith is not that bad on normal. But
Yeah, I
Reimu
guess so.
A is the only one that doesn't encounter Megalith. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to set the V-patch thing again, one sec.
Oh, right, if you don't run patch on ESD on Windows 10, well, you got the fastest run, the fastest, highest FPS game ever.
What was the FPS again? Like, it was 60 times 7? 420? That's right, 720, 420.
Yeah.
I also forgot to make the game visible anyway, so whatever. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, so Emerald Megalith, we're talking about one of Patrolly's very infamous spell cards. That spell card on Lunatic has a lot of green bubbles that are fired every wave, on top of a bunch of other random spam. Those green bubbles, they will fire straight down and diagonally down left and down right. The problem with EOSD bubble hitboxes is that they are square.
Wait a second. Why am I seeing 0-0?
Huh? Oh, they started 0-0 resources?
Well, can you adjust bomb count? Yeah,
You can.
you adjust bombs?
You can.
Well, yeah, then they just start with 0-0.
Well,
And they also avoid Dice bomb too.
they avoided that one up. They're going for minimum resources clear. Amazing.
Oh my god. They're gonna flex so hard on this.
But yeah, the reason why Emerald Megalith is so bad on EOSD is because EOSD bubble hitboxes are square. And the square hitbox on such a giant bullet means giant hitbox dissonance. Like, the edges, the diagonals of the hit bubble will have a far fatter hitbox than the sides of it, basically. But the diagonal nature is not translated to the hitbox. The square always points straight downwards.
Yes. Was it before TD or before that hitbox are square?
Until like no, not SA after that. Like GFW or TD, one of them. After which they will change to circular hitboxes. But the square hitboxes are a lot better in the later games because the bubble hitboxes have an exception, I believe, to be circle regardless. But yeah, the square hitboxes in this game are notorious. The bubble hitboxes in this game are notoriously bad. Anyway, here's books. Books on normal is not really too threatening. You can see it's not that dense. It's really only bad on Lunatic, which is another one of those weird quotes of EOSD.
Well, no bomb. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for
minimum resource clear.
Yeah, no one up, no bomb, or them picking up.
Though strictly speaking, if they really want up minimum resources, I think they should probably be avoiding score as well. But it doesn't really matter. They're gonna get one more extend after this at 60 million, after which no more extends, so 4 extends, but this is NN anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yep, so they're gonna end the game with 4-0.
But yeah, you can see another big problem with Mercer A in this game, no range. This is the least range you have in a shot type in this game.
Isn't that the problem for both Mercer?
Mercer B has the main shot like spread a little bit wider. It's not that obvious, but it is like a bit wider. So you have a little bit more range.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, Mercer A is very much a follow focus shot type. You have to learn how to deal with the 6 sections. But it's a very strong, powerful shot type. The damage of this shot type is going to show itself on the boss fights. It's not very consistent damage, mind you. Christmas trees are notorious in scoring for being a bit unreliable. But normally, so for survival purposes, it's a very powerful one.
Right. Yeah, on to Patchy. Oh, they're gonna do the...
Oh!
Yep, they're gonna do the point blank.
Sick.
And I really wish they did a scoring strat too.
Maybe a bit too much.
It's normal mode. It's not overkill.
Alright, first spell here, Sylphehorn. Sylphehorn, I guess.
Sylphehorn. Sylphehorn.
Second none.
At least those names are not in kanji, so I can read them.
Alright, second none should go just fine.
Nothing about shots. They're well, technically speaking, there are no stress shots in EOSD. Only homing shot has a range cover.
Yeah. This is Agni Shine High level, which very random. You do have to be somewhat good at reading the fire. Ooh.
Yeah, we can get spooky.
And yeah, they almost timed that spell out because they got forced to the side in a couple of waves, so they dealt no damage. Following which, Forest Blaze, this spell is usually not very rough, not that bad. Random, obviously, but...
It's usually tame.
Yeah, usually not too dense. And the bullets all are in roughly one direction, so you can read them quite easily.
We have this.
And again, Megalith is not that bad on lower difficulties because you don't have diagonal bubbles, but you still do have to be careful of the bubble hitboxes, which can be quite big. And there's also random spam all over. They almost got hit by one, but nicely done. Alright, stage 5. Are they gonna do the safe strats or...
They're gonna do it.
Up? No, side. Move up? They're not!
No.
Oh.
They won't. Well, it's not like it's very dense at the bottom.
Yeah, it's normal mode, they can do this. On Lunatic, the spam that the fairies shoot out here is so dense that it is recommended that you move above them, all of them. And because the other fairies here, they fire aim bullets, you can just do one tap to dodge all of them.
Man, players who play on Lunatic only looking at lower difficulties, like, man, why does this look so easy?
This is not easy, however. Wall fairies, you do still want to kill fast, otherwise there's a chance that you still get walled.
Yeah,
Though
good.
obviously not that sparse on normals, not that dense on normal, so you have some space regardless. They're also gonna not save spot Sakuya apparently. This
not
spell,
like
this non.
Not like there's a need for doing it.
This non you can do above her. You can sit on her head and damage her from behind. Yeah, not necessary to do it exactly.
Oh, they're gonna time you down.
Smart.
They're gonna skip the post Sakuya section.
Yes. The post mid-boss section in this stage is kind of aimed and a little bit random, but it is definitely something that you want to avoid if you can. Alright, misdirection here. On normal, no bouncing. It is a strict streaming pattern.
Yeah, just like the spell card implies, misdirection.
Nicely done. And they're still gonna get a little bit of post mid-boss, but avoid the 1-up. There you go.
Nicely done.
And the last sections are all aimed, so once again, more tapping. The safe spot is on the mid-boss non is really not that bad once you learn it. The trick is to just make sure that you move up before she moves herself, because her movement is random and might ram into you. And you have more than enough time to damage her. Hey! Oh! Oh!
That was spooky dodge. Oh, that was just spooky. I don't know if that actually dodged.
They got saved by the cancel, honestly. I don't think that pull
Yeah.
would have gotten them through.
Yeah, that might have killed the run if it didn't do enough damage.
Yeah. Clock corpse, yep. Not too rough here. Are they waiting for a good position? They are. Nicely done. Second non is gonna start in the corner now. So
They know.
when it bounces off the corner like that, it's a lot less of a hassle to deal with. So nicely done.
They know how to deal with Sakuya.
Oh, still a bit memey, but good job. Lunar clock.
Lunar clock.
Start the spell high up, move down, and then
Micro. And then micro.
not
Oh, sorry,
quite.
they got a bad case scenario.
Yeah,
Well,
they got bad RNG, but yeah. Third non, not
Hey,
that
actually,
bad.
on the right side, we don't have to see Gastary's funny English patch. Otherwise, this would have been.
Oh! Alright, here we go. This is oh, fuck, I forgot what it's called. What is it called on lower
Is this a
difficulties?
killing doll?
It's Killing Doll on Lunatic, but on lower difficulties it's something else. Marionette, that's correct, Marionette. This spell is rough. Very random. The green knives are all randomly rotated and nicely done.
Nice. Nice small little victory dance.
Well, they're in 6-6 now. The Remelia fight on normal. You don't have Meister, you have Scarlet Shoot. And Vampire Illusion is not that bad.
It's manipulating doll. It's not killing. It's not Marionette, it's manipulating doll.
Oh, the translation must have updated then, because in the old translation patches it would be Marionette doll or something. But yeah, manipulating doll is actually more accurate for the kanji there. Alright, 6-6, a little bit of random spam and then aim rings, so they dealt with that very nicely. Let's see how this mid-boss Sakuya goes. The non-spell here, if it feels like it can wall you, but didn't do so, and then Eternal Meek is random dodging. They're not gonna try to safe spot it. That's fine.
Nice dodge.
Good job, good job, good job.
So avoid the bomb item.
And
Vampire. Remember, Marissa had bred 13 times because she prefers Japanese food.
Alright, first non-spell is not too bad.
Yes,
be mindful
yes,
of the
I remember
bubbles.
the line.
Yeah, be mindful of the bubbles and you'll be fine. First spell, Star of David. This spell is weird. I don't really know how to explain this.
I have never seen. Well, we almost had it, but yeah, I've never seen an instance where the sick ring actually went straight down in front of me before.
It might be random, but I can't remember. Anyway, Scarlet Netherworld here. Wrong gap, wrong gap.
Wow, what the?
That is definitely not the gap that you want to be in.
But hey, still.
Anyway, Knife Non, very simple here. Just sit at the bottom. Don't try to proc, you'll get memed. And here we go. Vlad Tepes, Curse of Vlad Tepes. This is the Vampire Illusion on normal. A lot curvier. And still random, can still cause funny moments. Like that. Like that. But nicely done.
Alright.
Random spam.
POC either. Oh, I guess this should be. Yeah, I guess this should be fine for them.
Bubble Non, Bubble Face. This one is pretty easy. Run back damage, and then Fireball Face, which is also aimed.
You know, I think only in like, EOSD and PCB bosses have like non-spell that
Morph.
like it's kind of like divided into like different attacks.
Morph.
Oh yeah, Moth too.
Alright, here's Scarlet Shield. Works very differently from Scarlet Meister, obviously. It starts with 2 waves, and then 1 concentrated burst of 3, and then 2 consecutive. So, as long as you can remember that, it's actually not too bad. Just simple misdirection, and finally, Red Magic.
Red Magic.
Bubble everywhere. And also the random bullets everywhere.
Yes.
This
God is not. Yeah, well, it's that it might be dense, but thank God it's not very fast.
Yeah, imagine lunatic Red Magic.
But hey, you have your very own EOSD problem of not having the hitbox visible.
Nicely done.
Yep. GG.
Couple weird dodges here and there, but otherwise a very clean run, and definitely Mercer A is very powerful for this. Yeah, they say they couldn't do this run with Reimu A. I can see it. Reimu A takes a lot longer on a lot of these patterns. But if you keep going for it with this level of practice, I'm sure you'll get it soon.
Yep, I would imagine they would have died if it was not for the speed kill.
Yeah, alright. So, let's hop into something different, shall we?
So we are halfway there.
We have a very different game now. This is a very unique game in the series.
Very wait a minute. Oh, it's not. It's not my run.
What do you mean it's not your
run? It's gonna be mine next week.
What do you mean it's not your run? You're not even in this week.
Well, I did submit a GFW extra on GRS.
I see. Well, this is not your GFW.
It's right below that one. That one aqua row.
Oh, my GFW is really soft. Let me turn that up. Fun game. Run comment says, I went into this with no knowledge of the stage whatsoever and spammed credits until I beat it. Very fun stage and a very fun game. I can't believe I slept on such a good game for so long. Yep, it's a very good game, honestly. Very different game, certainly. This game revolves around a freezing gimmick that we will see very quickly into the run. So let's jump straight into it. Alright. So, by holding down the shot button, you're able to charge a freeze, and when it's charged up, you can use the freeze and you're at 30% charge or higher. And by using the freeze, you're able to freeze bullets and the bullets will freeze bullets that are connected to them. At the end of the freeze, all of the connected enemies will be dealt a considerable amount of damage depending on how many bullets they're frozen onto. And that allows you to basically deal with these 6 sections, which are otherwise very random and pretty much impossible. You saw those wall fairies earlier? Yeah.
Well, even if you don't have the ring fairies, you still need freeze. Oh, the rings there just to make the lightning speed bullets get frozen easier.
Yeah, no ice is pretty much only viable on easy mode of this game. Every other difficulty has far too dense of patterns for you to like humanly do.
It is ridiculous. That's why it's not even a category for high level play, because it's not the same.
It's not possible. It's just actually not possible. But we do have GFW Lunatic Survival on TWC, and that involves a very special system. We allow freezing because the game's not possible without it, and dying gives you but dying will reduce 1 point from your starting score of 0.
Yep.
The only way to gain score in that category is to get
gold medals.
Gold medals. Oh, they died. That's fine. This game gives you a lot of lives. Gold medals are obtained in this game by capturing spell cards without freezing.
Yep.
It's as stupid as it sounds. There are a lot of undoable patterns, but
so basically, the spell card system in this game has 3 kind of way to
yeah, 3 medals of completion. Bronze medal is just getting through it, but you died, or you
either die or you use a perfect freeze.
Yep.
Yes.
And silver medal is you capped it, but you use freezes. And gold medal is you capped it without using freezes, without dying, without anything. And there are only there are not many gold medal viable spells in this game. In the most viable route
is 11.
In the most viable route, A1, there are like 8 or 9 which are considered doable out of 11. And the other routes are even less than that, so... Are there some things that are never gold medal by anyone ever? It's not so much that they are completely impossible, but that they are so luck dependent or so bullshit that you are pretty much just throwing yourself at the wall until you get the gold medal somehow.
I mean a prime example would be the very last spell of the main game. Well, have a look at that one.
For certain routes, yeah, that last spell is near impossible, but certain others are a little more doable. Well, we see the wall fairy section again, and the 6 sections, they are definitely not designed with no ice in mind, so don't even try. There are already tasks of no ice, of extra and some of the main game routes on Lunatic. I made one of them.
Right.
So, you can also go check out, I believe, Kirby Comment, who has made a bunch of the other routes and an extra stage of no ice for tasks of those. And no ice of this game also entails no power, because the way you get power in this game is by freezing. You can see in the bottom right there is frozen area. That directly determines how much power level you have.
Yep. This is so basically Shino Shot is at level 10, and the level max is level 16, which is a bit of more freezing to do.
Now, the freezing itself has various other mechanics interplaying with it. So, you get charged just over time, but you can also get charged faster by charging up, by holding down the Z button. It'll make you slower, but you'll charge a lot faster. On top of that, you'll also get charged quickly by shooting bosses, by shooting enemies in general, and also by grazing bullets. On
so
top
you want
of
to
that,
introduce Marisa's special system?
yeah, so Marisa has a torchlight. She doesn't use Master Spark because this is Cherno. She doesn't want to bully the fairy. But she'll use the torchlight instead. And the torchlight, if it hits Cherno, will drain her motivation. which is your lives.
Well,
They-
a fragment of your life to be exact.
So they currently have 584% motivation. You get more motivation by freezing and by shooting. Every 100% is one
yeah.
life. So once they get the 600th here, which you'll get from the bomb, yep, extend. So that gives them one more life. The torchlight will drain that motivation. So you don't want to get hit by the torchlight as much as possible.
At a really fast rate, by the way.
Yeah. Now,
So it's kind of like you're fighting against Sans.
so on top of that, the perfect freeze that you saw earlier. Oh, they got drained a little bit there. The bomb that you saw earlier, that's perfect freeze, and it's the third number on the right side from the top. That is charged by freezing and dying and dying.
And die. Well, that fits.
So yeah, you don't, unlike the other games in this series, and you don't get bombs back by dying. You get some percent of a bomb back by dying, but it's not that much. So you are actually required to learn how to deal with many of these patterns if you want to like survive.
Yep, your force freeze. Oh, yep, your force freeze, but not the kind of freeze.
They're doing a pretty decent job at it, honestly.
Well, at farming eyes, then yes, but not for speed killing though.
No, not particularly. But this is
Well,
a 1cc.
this is especially good for farming eyes, which is first good for getting bombs back, second get motivations back, and third upgrading your power shot.
Oh,
Wow.
rough.
This is one of the knobs that you really want to kill very quickly because it gets noticeably faster over time. And the way to kill the boss faster is by having the boss getting hit by the eyes.
Yes. On that previous
freezing eyes
spell,
and
you
shot.
could also have considered moving, misdirecting the slave bullet, the slave familiar to the side instead of to the bottom. Then
What
way
the
you
hell?
can shoot
Seriously,
the
have you
more,
never
but-
have you never cleared extra?
Christ. Yeah, this player, I mean, I never cleared this stage myself, actually. I never bothered to unlock the extra stage because you have to beat all the main game routes for that. But yeah, this player, they say that they just threw themselves at the wall until they beat it, and it's clear that they picked up some strats, but not all of them.
Certainly.
Oh Christ.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Maybe like don't get like scared off by the torchlight because it actually drains your motivation. Getting hit is way worse.
Getting hit is an immediate 100% dip in the motivation. Getting grazed by the torchlight is like maybe -5. So
Actually it depletes very fast, especially on that Master Spark.
yeah.
So maybe 2 seconds under the torchlight is like 50%, I think.
Oh, this spell is fun to do no ice. This spell is
Oh,
very
yeah.
fun to do no ice.
How the hell do you have a bronze medal on this?
I tried it. I tried to no ice this, obviously.
Ah. I assume you tried to add it to the bingo list.
Yeah, I tried using TH Frag. The laser doesn't game over you that quickly. In fact, if you get drained to 0% motivation, you do not game over. You have to get hit
Yes.
when you're below 99%, when you're below 100% motivation in order to game over.
So, actually, you can only game over by getting hit by a bullet.
Yeah. Now, because of that, there's actually a strat where on the final spell of this stage, where you'll have
Just
a
dodge.
giant ray, that giant like torchlight shining down at you at all times.
Yep,
It's so
you
much
will see
easier
the
to just
student.
dodge it under the torchlight that it's like legitimately a strat to just ignore the torchlight altogether. And just dodge underneath it. You'll see what we mean when we get there, but for now, there's a couple more spells to get before that.
Seriously, I did not think that was a bad strat. I thought it would be funny if I just stand directly under the torchlight to deplete all my motivations. But it did not deplete entirely. I still clear the spell with like
I mean, yeah, the
about
spell
100% left.
the spell is partially really hard because it takes so long when you're trying to avoid the torchlight. But when you're standing underneath it, you're just shooting the boss constantly.
Alright, we have reached level max.
Indeed.
Which, honestly, the size of icicles doesn't do much. But hey, the main shot actually is powerful.
Alright, this one is super pursuit. Yeah, obviously, if you ram into any of these,
Meteoroid.
yeah, they will kill you.
I used to have a very hard time dealing with this in 2016. Thank God I got, and then no missile bomb, so I don't have to use it anymore.
This is a rip-off Blazing Star. Well, okay, maybe not rip-off because this is Marissa using it, but yeah, she's just using a torchlight.
Certainly it's hard because
not.
yep,
Yeah, I
residue
mean,
on the screen.
if you do that, then it's going to be really hard. But the idea is that you have to freeze the sights and then like dodge accordingly.
Yeah,
while
you have to
avoiding the
avoid the stars
torchlight.
on the screen.
So what happened earlier was that their freeze didn't really touch anything. So yeah, freeze these and don't get rammed by her.
Yeah, first you have that problem of Mercer ranging you, and also you have the problem of Mercer
Scattering stars around the screen, yes. So these are
which is
also
honestly very annoying because they change direction. They change the speed, they change the direction. Honestly, it's really hard to predict them.
At this point, they have so little motivation that I would actually recommend to stand under the torchlight strat. Let's see. Fairy Destruction Ray. Hell of a spell name, huh?
Yeah, Fairy Destruction Ray. Nope, they follow the shadow.
No. Oh no. This is a very rough pattern if you try to stand under here.
They are about to get the second.
They're about to get an extend, yeah, true.
But hey, in exchange, they are more prone to getting hit by a bullet rather than having the motivation depleted by the torch.
Also, this spell takes
Torchlight.
way longer because obviously the familiars are blocking all the shots, so I don't know about this.
Alright, no perfect freeze left. Let's see how they deal with this.
Yep, just dodging and freezing left, so they're doing the transition between left and right movement very nicely actually.
Yep. But hey, on the final phase, you don't have to freeze, so you can now just focus on dodging.
Yep, because everything's flyable now. Lamau. Yeah.
And now you're also more prone to actually dying.
They'll get a perfect freeze on the next death actually, so I think they've cleared this already.
Hopefully.
Oh no, they don't have enough.
Hopefully. Well, at least
good
Mercer
enough.
died. Well, did we win?
Well, Chernobyl beat up actually, so.
I think that's a dub for dub. I think that's a dub for Shino. What do you guys think?
Questionable. Well,
because hey, Mercer is a very powerful being.
Indeed.
In Tokyo.
Well, very fun extra stage certainly. And this
Nicely
is
done.
This is a very good game that if you guys have never tried out yourselves, I highly recommend giving it a shot. It's a different style of a Touhou shmup compared to the standard. More puzzle oriented, I would say. Definitely with the freezing mechanics that you are forced to use, but very satisfying game once you learn it, certainly. Alright, well, that's our GFW extra run, and we're gonna have 2 runs left for the day. One of them is going to be a fan game, and it's going to be one that we saw last week, but this time...
World Wide Web.
Scorinth.
Wait, scoring?
Scorinth.
Scoring! Go! But you have not tried this game, right? You pressed it.
I mean the game lacks the fucking input lag is too much for me just to.
So...
I tried it briefly, but I don't think I got past stage 2.
Wait. Scoring in this game?
Yes. So for those of you who were watching last week, you remember me saying this game has no mechanics whatsoever. It's just simple collecting items. There's a little bit more of an intricacy for scoring because this game kind of has EOSD syndrome. In more ways than one. In more ways than one. Let me show the video first. Is this aligned? Oh fuck, what the fuck?
The World Wide Web. Alright. Let's look at the stream. Yep. So is this just EOSD? Scoring?
So yeah, this game's scoring system is certainly unique. They recommend 2 times speed it up to stage 5 apart from the stage 3 boss. So let me do that.
You have the script on?
So, no, I didn't take the script on actually, but it's okay. So, obviously, collecting point items in this game has a limit. So, like EOSD, on normal mode, the point items are worth a maximum of 100,000. But,
yeah, we capped them.
You may have noticed that when they cancelled that spell, there was a lot of numbers on screen.
Oh, star items.
Yes, cancel items. Star items. Star items in this game, just like in EOSD, their value is based on your grace. But your grace does not reset between stages.
Ah, that's a catch.
So that is your de facto PIV for this game. So this game ends up being a very grace-heavy game for scoring. Now, the
like
patterns are not exactly conducive for gracing, admittedly.
Well, this is because this is not mode.
I just don't think they're not very well designed for scoring to begin with, honestly.
So basically, your grace is a PIV. So your castle is actually your main source of score?
Scaling score, yes, but obviously point items are still gonna be worth a lot. Just because 100k flat is a lot of PIV. A lot of value for each point item. But yeah, there's gonna be some grazes that we see later on. And we're gonna see some big cancels later as well. But yeah, obviously because of that, you also want to make sure that the cancels that you get in this game are good.
Crap.
So we saw the run is a bit too sped up for me to see clearly, but we saw 2,700 in the cancel from the beginning of the game or something. So we'll probably have a much higher value than that later. And that is using the bomb in order to spawn point grace the journal there.
Crap. Yep. So since this is
so yeah, they're gonna graze this.
All about grazing, yeah. We are gonna be here for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much graze everything until like almost time it down, just like in USD.
It is in the nature of Touhou style shmups that have any form of PIV system, where you're gonna have to find down every pattern in the game, or close to it.
Oh boy. That's something that looks like a crab. No, I can imagine you can actually like point blank this, but then you had the crab moving down too fast. You wouldn't be able to back down.
But yeah, they're grazing pretty much everything that's aimed, so 2,521 graze so far. And again, the graze does not reset between stages. So whereas in EOSD, the most value you get out of cancels is at the end of a stage section, and the most valuable cancels you're getting is in stage 3 and stage 5. This game is just going to be in the later stages.
I remember they had they need to go normal speed stage 3 pass.
Yep. No, what the fuck am I at?
Alright, back to normal speed.
So
oh boy.
Bombing, the spawn point graze, all of that. But there's not that many iframes, so they have to back off. Once again, another bomb. And that would kill the pattern off, so...
Now talking about bombs too far respawning, isn't this like a pretty bad bomb for scoring? Because it kills patterns.
I don't remember what the other bombs in this game are, but I can't imagine Master Spark being a much better bomb.
No, actually, it looks like dice spin. I think you can spin this.
You could... yeah, actually, you could probably spin this, but it would be very precise.
It would just be like during the second spell, but just without the indicator. Alright. Unfortunately, that's not Mima.
Nope.
Well, even that's Mima anyway, it's still in the fan game, so that's copium.
Yeah, not much you can do on this non-spell, just try to graze the arrows a bit. And final spell now. And look at that graze shoot up!
Look.
Would you roll a suicide? Yep, good, suicide, and then graze that and kill. Nice.
Yeah, I would say it's kind of similar to the mailing first spell, the Rainbow Wind Chime. And unfortunately, the bomb here did deal quite some damage to the boss, so you could not like use it. Alright, back to stage, which means more POCing.
Or not.
Oh, it was book. That was fake book.
Was that bomb just a poke?
I was in the chat to spawn graves on some of the fairies over there too.
minefield.
Okay. Bone grazing. Oh, it is. Well, yeah, I see it. Certainly USD. Well, it wouldn't be USD without what? Books, Megalis, Killing Doll, and VI, and God, I guess some kill.
Well, I still don't really know, are these supposed to be like meteorites or like cookies?
They are rock.
Okay, cancel. And then rip off Philosopher's Stone.
Too much reform.
And rip off again.
Oh no, imagine raising this scoring run.
That was a mistake. Oh, they have to grace this. That was a mistake.
Yeah, this would be the run kill for scoring run. Yo, now everything looks so slow.
Yeah.
It's like playing at half speed.
But yeah, now I know you can actually do this and just circle around the top of the screen. Pretty useful for collecting all of the items as well, because you do kill these magic circles that the fairies lay down.
Oh, cannot grace that.
Not much point in their bubbles. There are like not that many bullets in there. What's this? A pigeon?
A pigeon? There's a stage 5 boss? Oh, it flew away.
Survival bomb?
And it's really painful for Iron players to see like no focus mechanic in IN implement in this game.
All the items falling
like,
off screen. Is the end really no way to get all of these items? Move up, please. Yep, thank you.
Is it even worth it to even bomb once on that section?
It would have to outpace the amount of score that you can get from a bomb. So I guess this would be a good time to mention like how scoring routes are created. The forefront of scoring is just what can you do with your resources to gain the most amount of score. In this game, we've seen that bomb usage on patterns to spawn grace is one way of gaining score long term. But the further into late game you get, obviously like the less the grace is going to matter as you get less cancels overall. So like at some point you're gonna hit a point of diminishing returns, at which point you have to start considering, is it worth it using bombs to collect items instead? So that's where like you have to do calculations to weigh the trade-offs. But of course, there's one more factor above that, which is how many resources do I need to actually clear this run? That part is pretty important as well.
Absolutely, you don't want to be in a situation where you are facing Remilia at 0-0, but unfortunately,
you have to for the top level run. So,
yep, that is the optimal strategy. Yeah. It's also why we see USD score runners getting so many 6s.
Yeah, because they go like pretty much all in with their resources throughout the course of the run to get score out of them, and then that leaves them with pretty much nothing for late game for survival. So they either have to be perfect at survival in late game, or they're just not gonna clear the run. And while not clearing the run is a significant score loss, it is not as big of a score loss as just not doing the score tricks with the resources for them. So
you still have to do the strategy anyway to get the maximum score possible.
Alright, perhaps we want to take a look at how... Oh... That did not look intentional. But perhaps we want to take a look at how much each cancel is worth now. After the spell. Oh, you wanted the bomb?
Oh, you want the...
I see. So that was just a suicide that needed to go somewhere anyway. I missed how much the cancels were.
I'm not sure if that's also a weird decision to suicide there.
That was a really bad cancel. That felt like way too early of a kill.
Almost reached the 1 billion threshold.
Yeah, here, so you can see like they're just opting to use the bomb for a poke here because there's a lot of items here. And like, even though the other score like from cancels is like scaling, don't underestimate just point items alone. You can see here they're starting at 965, 965.3 or something, and with this 974. That's
basically
like
close to
10 mil.
70k.
Yeah.
70k, right? Yeah, 70k.
The poke. One more. Then restream. Nicely done. I wonder if like they're gonna start doing bombs for bullet cancels at some point, because this is where you will need to start cashing in on that.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah. I forgot to mention about the resources. What was the resources bonus calculated in this game?
I don't remember.
I guess we'll see at the end of the game then. But if it's just a stage clear, then well, I guess we should have used the full. We should have used all of our resources, if possible.
Okay, by what they're saying in chat, it doesn't seem like it's worth it at all.
Alright, so that means 4 lives and 1 bomb must go somewhere.
That's a lot of resources.
Yeah, for our final boss, this is like enough for 1 CC. Ah.
Alright, they're gonna need to time their cancel here. See? Alright, I saw somewhere around 7,560 per bullet for the cancel there. Maybe you can spin this. No,
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, not worth it.
That's just idea. Well, I also forgot. You also take account the SCB too. That means you have to cap every spell in the game, otherwise it's a score loss.
It's a bigger problem in some games than others.
Unless you have like very
a
huge
big score
rate
game by failing the spell by cancelling bullets with bombs or whatever, like something. But it doesn't seem like that's the case here. They're just gonna try to cap everything because it is a pretty big amount of score compared to what they have intentional probably.
And that's a suicide.
Yep. Good cancel. And then
and nice win there.
Okay, it's good misdirect. This seems pretty good, huh? Maybe good for bombing? Oh yeah.
Or maybe some parts of the non.
They are gaining score just from grazing as well. Actually a lot? What the f— oh, that's from the cancels.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like score bombs are absolutely a thing here.
I think we saw almost 1 billion into stage 6. So we're like just a half a billion alone in stage 6.
They have 2 lives left over. Are they gonna try to spend it on the final? Does this have bomb immunity? Oh, they're just gonna cap this. Looks like a cap. Well, 2 safety lives.
Just
10 mil per life. But yeah, there we go. That's their run. So their final score there is let's go back a couple frames. Yep, 1.611 billion. Oh, GG. I mean, yeah, there's definitely a lot of routing improvements that could be done here. I can see that. But this is just a peculiar fan game. The complete lack of general systems makes the survival very straightforward and the scoring accordingly also fairly straightforward. So at least it's nice to see that someone's actually trying this out. Alright, well, we have one more run. It is, I am expecting a tragedy here. We have a PCB? Yes, PCB, LMB, and
Well, finally, the only stage run today. But it's PCB, damn it.
Rainbow B. Yep, give me a second. Run
No more
comments,
skip.
The run comment says, I think it might be time to retire. Kick W.
Oh no.
I don't like the sound of that.
I think I get the joke. I think I get the joke, and I don't like it.
Oh, they died to retirement. Oh fuck, well.
It's certainly it's a good thing that we are not having guest study tonight stream for this run.
It's going to be worse than the one Mr. Spam. It's going to be worse than the one Mr. Spam.
Is it going to be one miss?
Is it going to be
doubt
one miss?
it.
I don't know. Probably not.
I hope not. I really hope not.
Well,
I did not even see the score.
let's go through the game mechanics as usual. PCB has supernatural borders, activated automatically once you reach 50k cherry plus at the bottom left corner, at the pink number above the yellow one. They will automatically collect items for you during their activation, and they will also tank a hit for you, breaking the border instead of causing you to miss whenever you hit a bullet. But that's actually something that you can't do in this run because it's a perfect survival run, so no border breaking is allowed as well. Borders have scoring purposes aside from that, but those are not important for now. Other than that, extents are obtained by collecting point items, much like the previous game. The power system is the old game style, so 0 to 128, max power is at 128, and when you get to max power, you trigger a power cancel, full power cancel. There are certain routes of this game that will intentionally avoid getting full power until the very final stage of the game, just to get a free cancel on one of the hardest parts of the game. But other than this is a weird final.
Remove problem.
But yeah, other than that, most other people will opt to just get the full power as quickly as possible in order to kill stuff as
Yes! Yes! It's not a one miss, no bomb. No border break. Thank you.
I kind of understand dying to stage 3 because it is a rough stage section for Rainbow B especially, but ouch.
Well, PCB might be an easy game, but for LMB and probably even NBB, early stage is still a problem.
Yeah,
there are actually some pretty tough patterns in the early stage which honestly should not be there.
Yes, Chen's final is one notable one, but aside from that, stage 3 is definitely a fairly rough one for forward focus shots, and Alice is a fairly tricky boss fight as well. This spell in particular is static with random rotation, but if you can't identify like the parts of the pattern too quickly enough, or if you get a very bad overlapping wave, then things could still spiral out of control.
Oh yeah.
That is not something that you should die to in the slightest. What the fuck? Wow.
That is actually worse than dying to the return on.
That non literally only lasts for like 3 seconds and you died to it. What the hell?
Wow!
Oh no! That just was the wrong gap to take completely. Oh.
That's understandable. But that is more
don't die again.
understandable than the no spell dead.
Oh.
That was the first time I ever see
anyone
somebody
die
to the 3 second no spell. Wow.
So yeah, that non-spell there, it automatically kills itself after like 3 seconds, but it is still possible to die to it. It's just not supposed to happen at this level, especially. Spring Kyoto dolls here. Kind of a weird pattern, but it is sort of just dodging through these circles. Okay, nicely done. And finally, Hang Shanghai dolls. No, Hang Horai dolls. This spell is rough if you want to try to damage it. There are misdirection strategies, but are they just gonna stay under her? Oh, this could be bad.
Yeah, this is why I tell this spell card can be weird because of
well, that's fine.
Because the yellow arrowheads can form a wall.
Yes.
You to go outside of the boss range.
Even with misdirection is difficult, I agree, yes, but it's just a very awkward pattern in general.
Default skip in PCB has an exclusive stage 4 skip.
This stage is the first. What are you doing? The first half of the stage section really should not be difficult in the slightest, unless you're shooting in the wrong sections, which they're not.
Yeah, okay, right. Just shot a little bit.
Okay,
there.
but Lily White is very random. Is it random?
Well, a bit. Just a bit. This one's not.
Yeah,
but
this part is random, and it can give you a very bad wave, like
Yeah, that you can absolutely you can die to that part of Lily Non.
Oh dear. Okay, post mid boss section. This part, if you have not routed this down, or if you fuck up the route, it can spiral very quickly out of box.
Whoa! Okay. That was no.
No. Oh well, yeah, wrong side.
BP.
Oh fuck.
He certainly did not prepare stage 4 well.
Can I skip the rest of this? This shouldn't be hard. Let's skip the 4x4 at least. Yeah, here. So this section, it is aimed, but
when a trust issue kicks in, no more default skip.
No, the reason why I have trust issues on this section is because on my LMB and BB, I died to this twice. Oh my god.
Okay, I trust you, Crested.
Yeah, it's not that easy. Oh my god. Recover. Good recovery. Alright, this section is free.
Okay, you have trust issue, and I believe you. To fall into the Prism River Sisters.
Alright, Lunasa
doesn't look very good.
Lunasa is rough. Her first non-spell you have to misdirect. If you stick at the bottom of the screen here, the random spam can very quickly do you in. So misdirecting this via the bubble to the left and right edges of the screen, like as horizontally as you can get, will reduce the density of this pattern significantly. Now,
alright, here comes the terrible non.
Yeah.
Well, to this day, I still have not figured out how to do this one.
Dodge through walls. Oh my god, nice dodge.
Oh well, I guess that's a strat then.
We're only halfway through.
Oh wow.
We're only halfway through.
That was the way of using the...
Oh, you tried. Yeah. Really good dodging, but that non is dumb.
Alright, since we are using Reimu, the first and second non is
Lunasa.
From Lunasa.
Now we get to pick who we want to fight next, and most people will always pick Lyrica on the higher difficulties.
Or people with knowledge.
Yeah. And
because obviously that's the easiest boss.
The boss pick is which boss you dealt the most damage to, so just by damaging Lyrica the most, you're able to pick her. And the reason why we pick her is that her non-spell here is completely aimed. The only thing you have to do is to just tap multiple times and you dodge the whole thing. On top of that, her spell is also very simple to deal with.
Oh, yeah. Her spell card is just a kind of static pattern.
Yeah, you just want to...
Basically, here's a huge gap.
The only thing you need to mind is to stay high enough such that you don't get like walled at the bottom in a bad wave. But just move up and you'll be fine.
Hey, that's 100% cap break crested. But yeah, imagine dying to this, which actually happened to me once. Oh, but only once.
Now this spell as well. I think I got gibbed by it once, but that run wasn't recorded in the spell history.
Yeah. Once. Yeah. PCP. History record.
Only the runs that you complete, so the runs that you game over or finish. So if you reset or if you alt F4, then it's not going to record it down. Alright, you can see my spell cap here is done very far from perfect. This spell is weird. Right. Okay, what are these micros? No!
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, Chris, that's what you get for saying this spell is weird.
I mean, this spell is weird. The way the spell behaves is like so strange because sometimes you're stuck on the left side and you like have to go through certain gaps that just open up, and sometimes you're pushed all the way to the right side and there's like nothing you can do. Wait, yeah, they have no lives. Wait, they have no lives left. They have no lives left.
Well, just get 158 items.
What the fuck?
And we'll be good. Yeah, just like a couple of point items and you're good.
Well, okay, first spam section here. If they can get through this, then.
Oh yeah, or maybe just get to your move. You get a free one.
Okay, that's fine. Good.
Yeah.
Good. Yep.
Remove problem, by the way. Oh boy. Oh boy, you sure they want to speak you like this?
Okay, there goes all the items as well. Yeah, this is rough.
Alright, time to farm some more point items
second
and we should get
section.
the next get the next.
Nope, second spam section first. They have to get through this first and yeah,
this?
okay, good.
Alright, we're good.
Good. Alright, misdirect Yomu's Midnon. Very simple misdirection to do. Very safe as well, so if you haven't learned this and you're like planning to do high level runs of this game, I mean, what are you doing then?
He is misdirecting. Well, we'll do some speed kill, but that's alright.
Blue aimed, red aimed away. Simple. And now the mid spell. This thing is bit random.
It's just okay. It's just okay, as long as you can speed kill it.
Yeah, they're gonna rush over to the other side to deal more damage.
Yeah,
slowdown will help with dodging a little bit.
Got it.
But now they're stuck on one side, so they're stuck on the right side now. Good wave here, thankfully, and then speed kill, nice.
Well, one up.
Yep, and then now they can get a second one up here. Good.
Oh, nice grace on the way, but not an optimal grade.
And finally, this section you do want to speed kill as well, otherwise it can get a bit weird and dense and.
Alright, we are back to default resource.
5 stages in. Alright, Yomu's first non can also be misdirected like that. In pretty much the exact same way as the mid non, but because the slashes themselves last for so much longer, the second misdirection you have to do here is a bit weirder and. Okay!
God. That is the reason why when you misdirect your moves non, you have to go high.
Yeah, if it goes horizontal like that, you can easily get walled off and not able to misdirect it properly further. Well, anyway, here's a RNG pattern.
I'm too died to this.
Holy fuck, that dodge. That was like a solid wall in front of them, what the fuck.
They died. They died because they were breaking up a bit too fast and got hit by like from behind.
I mean, the RNG they got was also abysmal, so nothing they could do there.
Yeah, gotta get used to it.
This non is a one-tap dodge. Don't get scared by everything. The hitboxes are very small.
But remember to move just enough so that the knife won't hit you.
Yeah. Alright.
Remember, square hitbox.
The slash here will suck the bullets into it from nearby, and then they'll aim them towards you. Oh!
I'm misdirect. I actually lost 2 LNM runs to this. I'm sad. How could that happen?
It's a difficult spell. It's very underrated.
But I never died to HES. HES.
Well, that's because you're good at dodging random shit, I guess. But that when the RNG
I
gets
guess.
bad on that part spell in particular, it gets really awful. So
Yeah, maybe I'm used to it. Alright, going up, won't be starting. Okay.
interesting, but at least the RNG they're getting from the back here is not that bad. So
Alright, got them.
okay, final spell can still throw very stupid waves sometimes, but usually it's okay. I say that with a less than 50% cap rate. 50% cap rate actually.
Well, I would say it's okay if you are well, somewhat good at dodging RNG. Then this spell should be free though.
Oh! Oh, okay, sick dodge. That wave was awful.
That was a way to confuse people there.
Alright. Alright, 1 life, so they actually have something spare for spam. They can die to spam without worrying.
Throwing in stupid ways in the entirety of my Touhou career. Well, that people call that fuck around and finding out. Really, really.
Alright, we're gonna see the spam section now. Stage 6
And I'll say that
infamous.
notorious.
Yeah, Stage 6 is infamous for this. Here we go.
Well, remove B. Let's see how he handles this.
Unfocus, unfocus, and now we're forced to focus dodge. And
F. And took an F. Yeah. There's nothing you could do about it.
spam is stupid. Which is why I somehow managed to cap it on my MVP.
Which is why I switched to Sakuya B. Alright, say spotting.
Indeed.
I should make a video on this too.
Ooh! Okay, I mean, yeah, they knew what they were doing. I don't usually go that way though.
That is like, isn't this like one of the most popular save spot in the series?
What, that one spot in
Yeah.
that spell? Yeah, I
Yeah.
actually don't know about that. I didn't know about that one.
Wow. It's like everybody who plays PCB knows about it.
Well, I don't know if there's enough items to get the next extend.
Yes,
Maybe during RB.
he will. Trust me, he will.
Okay, I believe you. Suicide first spell here.
Wait, actually, will he get another extend before the retirement on?
Questionable. Anyway, this spell is random, so the RNG here isn't too awful. Looks like. Yep, good. So yeah, nicely done.
Somewhat RNG, but that's alright. Basically, just avoid lasers.
That was like 10 items. There's not enough spells for it. They're not gonna get it. Oh no.
Wait
Oh,
a second.
no.
This
They're not gonna
is
get
6
it.
million.
Yeah, they're not
I
gonna.
think we have bad news.
I think we have bad news indeed. Oh, that would be.
Get ready to spam F chat.
Hmm. Well, first of all, they managed to go all the way to the end of the.
Oh, but before
stream
that,
there, but
before that, we still have a couple of attacks to go with.
yeah, first this spell is the butterfly waves are static, and the bubbles are aimed obviously. So you can follow a route through this pattern, one that you're comfortable with, and then take that route every time, and hopefully you can dodge it every time as well.
It looks like he knew how to do it.
Yep. They know what they're doing.
Yep, they know. They know how to dance.
Yeah. That's not enough.
Far from enough. Yeah, looks like we have bad news.
We have very bad news. This non is weird in the aiming of it. Obviously the
The
knife blades
knife.
will curve in, but if you go to the corner, it's usually okay. If you're in the middle,
Usually you have to be careful for this. Yep.
yeah. Alright, Butterfly Delusion
Alright.
is a very simple pattern. Some people...
I think you have 8/8.
I mean,
I struggle on this.
are you serious?
Well, no, well, used to. It might once you see, but it's not a problem on LB anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I ever struggle with this pattern. Alright.
Okay, more
Uh,
choose cross finger.
please
Finger
don't.
cross.
Please don't.
Oh
Oh,
god.
this non Gastari has referred to as the retirement non. By his words, if
Yep.
you die to this non, you should retire from Touhou.
Yeah,
Because
that's what he
it's
said.
over.
Looks like we're fine though.
Are we? Okay, it's not. Alright.
Thank God. That's not bad news anymore.
Alright. Then they're still not gonna get enough items before RB, so they still
Oh,
have to survive Sumizome.
False alarm chart. No bad news.
But this spell is static in any case, so well, the at least that's aim components, but everything else is static. So
Oh no, he needs 32 more items.
they're only gonna get it during RB for sure. So why are you grazing? Yeah, Sumizome is
Yeah.
something they're gonna have to dodge here, and you can see my cat brain on it. It's not great. This spell has weird aiming. The blue waves will
it's like
aim
a
to
speed
your
like aim.
right, and the purple waves will aim to your left. So like if you don't misdirect this in the proper wave at the correct timing, in the correct positioning, you end up having to dodge a very awkward butterfly wave. And then
Man. Really just imagine having to dodge all the way through the end of the stage with 0 life remaining, and then die to some random bullshit.
I mean, the Yuko fight would be the one to do it on because the Yuko fight is like the most routing heavy one with the least RNG. So they're gonna
Oh,
need
man.
22 items on RB. It will spawn that many items, mind you, but
Just when you need point item most, you could kill you. Well, that's bad news.
first wave?
Oh, yeah, I kinda figured.
First wave?
Yeah, first wave. Yes, you did
Wow.
not see that wrong. First wave.
Oh no. Oh
F.
no.
But yeah, overall, Remove B, it's not a bad shot to go for L and B, but
No, it would even be considered the meta shot type because a lot of people use this shot type. It's just there are problems that this shot type faces throughout the game that you have to resolve, and one of them might be that you do need to poke a little bit to get your items.
so yeah, basically as Remove B, you deal kind of decent damage to the enemies. So I suggest you POC as much as possible, but try not to die, please.
Yeah, I mean, what can we say? That was the first wave of RB is certainly an unfortunate one to die to.
I certainly saw him trying to do the upper strat.
Okay, what the fuck am I doing? I died.
It's okay. It's certified, guys. The very first wave of RB is the hardest wave. You're
Okay,
certain?
there we go. Forgive
Come
me
on.
because I've been watching Touhou replays and my head is kind of spinning a little bit, but yeah.
No, it's half plus one for you. Honestly, you should not do whatever hard-working job at 1 AM. So yeah, basically the strat here is just you go to the kind of like the middle of the strat and dodge all the butterflies before it start expanding.
This is the most common strat I've seen. The other strat is to dodge it at the bottom, but I do not know how to read it at even slightly at the bottom, so we do not do
Well,
that here.
It exists because, well, that's the strat from like easy and normal mode. Alright, so like a couple of seconds left, like 2 waves of red butterflies left. You should back down a little bit because the bubbles can cover the gap you're trying to go through, and you might get hit.
Well, there you go. Just an RB cap to round off the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had some amazing runs today, despite today's runs being chiller than what we usually have. A lot of normal mode runs.
That's the end of the queue.
Yeah, a lot of normal mode runs, but there's definitely a lot of value to be found in them. A lot of entertainment today. Some very clutch 1CCs, normal no bombs and stuff. But yeah, this is the kind of show that we typically run on TRS. And
I think we have a couple of things to say before we end the stream, right?
Certainly. One of them being that next week we have another TWC qualifier match.
Yes, so basically TLC have started. Go check that out. Remember to follow at Touhou World Cup on Twitter.
Yep, TouhouWorldCup.com will also bring you to the main page with links to everything. Touhou World Cup is a yearly Touhou community hosted event where we bring together the top players to compete in some very, very difficult categories. And they usually put on some very, very fantastic performances. Our next qualifier match, because we're not actually having the start of the event yet, we're just having qualifier matches. Our next qualifier match is Touhou 11 Subterranean Animism Extra Scoring. If you are interested in seeing what it looks like to score Koishi's fight, well, the brief of it is grazing. But the grazing gets pretty intense in that game, so tune in on 1 p.m. GMT on Saturday. You can convert that to your own time zone. 1 p.m. GMT, 10 p.m. Japan time. Next Saturday for that match, and it's going to be quite the match because we have 4 players and we have prepared specially a 4-player layout for that. I don't know how well it'll work out, but that's for you guys to find out. And aside from that, we are also currently running, in fact, I believe they should have started now, qualifiers for Iron Survival and SA Survival. The qualifiers...
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay, for Japan, it's already Monday, so the qualifiers will run The qualifiers will run 1 week from the start of Monday to the end of next Sunday, and players within will have 1 week to submit their best run within their respective categories. And we will reveal the top 4 runs, and we'll broadcast them live, likely in next Saturday, to reveal who will make it into the actual TWC match. And I believe you have some grinding to do.
I remember not signing up on TLC this year. Certainly not my name.
Perhaps not, but perhaps yes too.
But hey, also we have opened up a sign-up form for commentary.
Indeed. If you check the TWC Twitter, the main account on Twitter at the moment, we had tweeted out a couple hours ago near the start of the stream that we opened up a sign-up form for commentators. If you are interested, if you have game knowledge and you are interested in commentating for TWC, you can always sign up there, and we will take your sign-ups into consideration closer to the dates of the actual commentary. Of course, we don't have the schedule released yet, and we are currently still planning it. We are still awaiting some players to submit their available times, but we'll get the schedule out as quickly as possible. So expect at least 1 more week of delay on that. Or rather,
we are looking forward to professional commentary.
Yep. Aside from that, the TWC Discord, well, not the TWC Discord, the TRS Discord, Touhou Replay Community, we are currently, basically, like, a lot of TWC discussion goes in there, but aside from that, it's also a very active Touhou community in general, Touhou gameplay community in specifically. a lot of the very good players are in there, a lot of very active players. So if you have any interest in discussing stuff there, or if you just want to ask people like how do you do this, how do you do that, just feel free to go in there and ask, and there will be a lot of people willing to help you out. And aside from that, relating to TRS, there are channels within for you to modify your TRS submissions.
Yes.
So if you need to replace the replay or update your run information in any way, there is the TRS inquiries channel in there for you to do just that. And aside from that, one final warning: as we approach the start of TWC at the end of this month, your runs are going to be very likely to be shown very slowly. TWC
Don't
takes up
worry.
a lot of time and will most likely end up overriding TRS for like 2 or 3 months at a time. So depending on how things go, we might end up having a very, very slow working through of the queue. So most likely submissions will be limited to once every 2 months during the TWC period. And
Has it already started?
well, so far it's still like very like low activity, so we are still able to run TRS twice a week. But during the actual TWC season, don't expect this to keep up. And of course, your just a warning: don't expect your runs to be shown anytime soon during this period. Anything that you submit now might get shown months down the line, so just keep that in mind. All right. Anything else? I don't believe so.
Probably that's all. Probably that's all.
Let's see who we can raid on the Touhou project category. Is Minos still streaming?
Yes,
Oh,
he
there
is
you
streaming.
are. Well, you guys have quite the treat then. DDC scoring, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, we remember that. Yeah. What was it again? Touhou 19 is out.
Yeah, Touhou 19 is out. There is a spoiler ban here and in the Discord server, but there is a spoiler channel in the Discord server for you to discuss Touhou 19 whenever that's necessary. Is it out on Steam yet? No?
Yes,
Oh, it's
there
out on
is.
Steam?
That's the most. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys have fun playing that. We're gonna send you over to Mino's stream, and thank you guys so much for watching today's TRS. We'll see you next
Yes.
week.
See you next week.